right, welcome to another edition of Above the Bridge podcast. This is episode 32. Shout out to our producer boy band, John. What's up, John? All right. Shout out to our sponsors, both Defend Hawaii and Detail Garage Hawaii. If you go on their websites right now and enter promo code ATBpod upon checkout, you'll get 15% off your entire order. So defendhawaii.com, detailgaragehawaii.com, ATBpod, 15% off your whole entire order. All right. So today, our guest is a Hawaii Elite MMA fighter. He's recently turned pro in the last couple years. Their head coach kind of pointed him out to me when he was coming up and told me to kind of watch this kid. He got action. He's from Kailua, so always representing the east side. Is Joe Gamebird. What's up, brother? That's your nickname, Gamebird.
Yeah.
I guess that kind of represents you, huh? You pretty game.
I got the chicken comb haircut to match them, bro.
I know, you just gotta dye them red, bro. So you're at the gym right now.
I'm at the gym right now, bro.
You're not cutting class. Like, you're not supposed to be training or teaching.
I actually should be training, but I'm here with you, bro. I'll take the day off, and I'm with you tonight, bro.
All right. Charles is gonna call me up tomorrow and be like, "What the fuck, bro? You taking my teacher's fucking time?"
Yeah. I'm here all the time, bro. Yeah, I'm here with you tonight, bro. I don't want to be anywhere else. I'll take the night off.
All right, I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, like I don't know if you remember back in the day when Charles was training out of his house, and he would tell me like, "Oh, bro, you gotta watch this kid." And I watch you. You're young, bro. I don't even think you're like 21 yet, but you can tell when somebody's very passionate about what they're doing. And bro, you had that it factor, and you had the drive where you kept. I remember it was a wrestling practice, and bro, you was just training hard. I'm like, oh, okay, this kid is a little bit action, bro. And then just so happens a few weeks down the road was the Destiny fight. And bro, there's very few people, because we're always in the DJ booth, and we're like, okay, when this kid fight, we're going down and we're going cage side, and you know, fucking taking the guy out. And I was like, bro, I got a picture with you, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm a fan, bro. This kid is badass. So what, man? How's your career been going?
You know, it's tough to say. I feel like I was super active as an amateur, and then going into my pro career, before I even made my pro debut, I had like an ongoing knee injury, and just wasn't responsible with it. Kept training, took my first pro fight, and after that pro fight, my knee got super bad, like during the fight. And then I continued to train, and I was like, it's okay, bro. I'll just run this one hard. And then I tried to take another fight. During the beginning of that camp, my knee just wasn't working with me, bro. So I had to get surgery. So I had knee surgery. And since that knee surgery, I was out for a little bit. And I only fought once since then, and then COVID hit. So everyone's kind of been on a nice pause since COVID. Yeah. So I'm in that group.
That's kind of good, because then it forces you to take time to heal your knee. And
yeah, you know, it really gave me the time to like focus what I can do and what I cannot do, and what I should be doing in order to maintain like good health and just like function of my knee all by itself.
Well, at least you learned that at an early point, part of your career, because like you said, some guys just kind of just gonna be okay, just keep running it, and then they end up like, getting super messed up. Next
thing you know, you're turning 45 at the age of 25, bro. I don't want to be that guy.
Yep. So what, since COVID, like, I guess you guys had to shut down the whole gym at one point.
Yeah. So like at the beginning of COVID, we really closed down. I mean, I feel like a lot of people did. No one really knew what was going on. It was like really difficult to even determine what the law would do to you if you tried to open and stuff. And then as time went by, we started holding like smaller practices and stuff, just because like we had a lot of guys in the UFC still, yeah, and like the UFC kept going. Like they opened up like the Fight Island and stuff, and we had guys still active that were in the UFC on our team. So some of like handful of the guys would come in, help those guys train, and it was just small practices. But now we're pretty much back to like I don't know if I legally should say full open, but we got we got everything rolling
50%.
again. Everything's rolling again. So yeah, we're here.
Oh, that's cool. And what kids classes and everything still over there, huh?
Yeah, we got kids classes, we got kids jiu-jitsu, kids boxing, adult boxing, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, wrestling. We got everything over here, bro.
So when you guys are training, do you guys have like just fight team practice where it's like, oh, guys that's going to compete only can train, like versus like a everyday class for like people that's trying to learn martial arts?
So we have like the kickboxing and all the boxing and stuff. Some of the fighters will hop in and just train just to get like a good workout, do some basic stuff, or just even just sharpen up like their striking or whatever it is, that whatever class they're taking. And then there is a specific like a fight team practice. But I say we have like a bunch of guys coming in and out of that. Like we got like the legit fighters who actually compete. We got the guys who want to compete. And then we just got like the guest appearances of guys that come in every now and then.
Yeah. And what you guys get to spar a lot, or like I've been reading a lot, like how a lot of the like bigger time UFC fighters, they kind of tapering off with the sparring, not as much, and kind of preserving their brain and shit because all the CTE.
Yeah.
Are you guys considering that, or are you guys still trying to kill each other?
So over here, it's kind of cool over here. Like no one's really like on you, like, bruh, where were you? There was practice last night, you never showed up. It's not really like that. As long as you stay like within communication of somebody, like, hey, I'm not gonna practice at this day this week, you don't have to show up. So like I've been kind of leaning more towards exactly what you said, like trying to savor like my brain, bro. I've been doing this since I was 14, and I mean, it's I feel like I'm getting slower a little bit by the day. So I try to only spar like once a week. But yeah, Mondays is like our big glove sparring day. Wednesday is our little glove sparring day, and I'm really only trying to stick to like the little glove day if I can. I don't know, maybe see if I can, because I teach on Mondays too. So it'd be nice if I could get someone to take my class, and then maybe I can go do jujitsu or something else that day.
Nice.
Something less abusive to my body.
So what is your role at the gym? Like you're other than a part of the fight team?
So I teach like all the afternoon kickboxing classes. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I teach at 6 p.m. just adult kickboxing, from 6 to 7. And it's just all levels, bro. We got real beginners, we got some pretty average guys, and then we got some really good guys too. So it's a good mix of people.
And what, you get to teach the kids or just adults?
Every now and then I do like I'll hop in like the kids striking boxing classes just to help out. Or like if one of the guys can't make it, I'll cover for them. And then like more recently, I've been doing like personal training with like specific kids.
Nice.
Just like one-on-ones, or like two of the kids if they're brothers, or just like small group training with kids.
Oh, that's cool, bro. I want to ask you this because I had kind of a situation similar, like where when I was teaching Taekwondo, I would teach kids and adults, and I would always love to teach the kids only because they would try. Like you tell them, oh, do this kick or try this. They're going to try 100 times, fall down, get back up, and just keep trying, bro. Adults, they can give you like 100 reasons why they cannot do it. And I just like, bro, I rather teach kids. And then I started like getting more in tune to teaching kids. Is that the same with you guys, or like your guys adults are more inclined to just try as hard?
Bro, to each its own, I feel like we got some kids who like really focus and they try and they do exactly what you want them to do. Like, I mean, you don't gotta be like a perfect puncher, a perfect kicker, just like even the perfect student. But like the kid who shows up and tries, and doesn't complain, doesn't play around, those are the kids that are fun to teach. And same thing with adults, bro. Like if the adult comes in and they're giving you 1,000 excuses, like you said, they're not fun to teach, It's always the hard workers. It's like a good mix. And even in my classes, bro, we got some guys who just they don't want to do it, and you can't force them, bro. But same thing with the
Yeah.
kids, it's to each its own.
Yeah. Yeah. I get it. I get it. How did you even get into fighting? Like, you used to beef planning when you was little, or like, cause you seem like one local boy from Kailua, like just kind of a cruise, happy-go-lucky dude. But then, oh, you get that switch turned on. Was it always like that, or like you got
Um,
into it for the sport, or you just used to scrap planning?
it's actually funny, bro, how I got it. So I was kind of just getting into trouble a lot when I was like a kid, and bro, I'll never forget. It was my sister's wedding day. Um, her, her and Martin Day, as everybody knows who that is, I'm assuming, were like
Yep.
really close friends. They're super close growing up, like in high school and stuff. And
So
he was,
Martin and your sister.
yeah, Martin and my
Oh,
older
okay, okay,
sister.
okay.
Yeah,
Right.
and she had talked to him like, "Hey, bro, my little brother is like this, kind of getting into trouble, and bro, we want him to start doing something productive. Like, do you think you'd want to train him?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm starting like a kickboxing class for like kids, adults, whatever it is. Bring them by." And I linked up with him, and yeah, bro, that guy took care of me since day one, bro. I've been training with him pretty much since.
Oh wow. So that was when he was in what is that, martial arts academy, or the one
So
by
that was,
McDonald's? Yeah.
yeah, so he was only training. Well, kind of weird. I don't know if you remember a guy named Jojo Guillaume. I'm just shouting out everybody, bro. Jojo Guillaume. He used to fight back in the day.
Yeah, yeah.
125-pound division, yeah, in Hawaii. Um, so he used to train at martial arts company, and then he used to train at Jojo's house because Jojo had like a little garage that was all rigged up. So as soon as Martin took me under his wing, I started training at martial arts company, and within like a week or two, I was at Jojo's house getting beat up by all those guys too.
And he was like and he was only 14.
Yeah, I was 14. Yeah, I was 14.
Okay, so you kind of got into it just to get some direction in life and stuff, and to release some aggression, huh?
I wouldn't say I had too much aggression, honestly. I didn't really listen growing up, I guess. Like if I was supposed to be home by a certain time, maybe
Oh,
I wouldn't show up at home, or like, I was just getting into like your typical local boy trouble, like,
oh, so
all stuff.
wasn't really to get out aggression, was to give you some discipline then.
Discipline more so, show up at a certain place. And I feel like it really helped me because I don't know, if things didn't really hold my interest, I wouldn't give myself, my 100%. Like if I didn't like school, maybe I wouldn't go to school, Like,
Yeah,
if,
I
if
get it.
I didn't like doing something, I wouldn't apply myself. But like with fighting it showed me like a love-hate relationship. Like I love training, I love going to practice, I love doing, all the fun stuff like drilling, sparring, getting to meet new people and stuff. But then there's all the stuff that of course everybody hates, like having to like do real hard work, like your strength and conditioning days, or just like go kick
Diet,
the bag 1,000 times. Yeah, that stuff
oh
isn't
yeah.
really fun, but like it's all a part of the process. So like it like taught me to, just kind of go with the flow. You gotta do some things. So
Yeah.
yeah, showed me
Get your
discipline.
mental strength.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So what? So you and Martin are still pretty close then?
Yeah, bro, that's like my son, bro. Yeah. Me and Martin is close, bro. That's like my big brother, bro. He's taking care of me pretty much since day one, bro. I owe that
Oh,
guy a lot.
that's cool. So how old were you when you first started to compete?
Oh, it was either 14 or 15. Like, it was pretty. I feel like it was pretty short after I started training.
And
Um,
what was kickboxing or?
yeah, it was just kickboxing. In Hawaii, I'm pretty sure it's illegal to fight MMA. Like they don't have
Oh
like
yeah.
MMA events in Hawaii. So I think that's why I did like a lot of kickboxing when I was under 18. But I did some jujitsu like here and there. Like I remember going over to like Gracie Kailua with all Jojo and Martin guys when I was younger, and just getting rolled up by all the hammers of Uncle Chris. Even Kanan, bro, like all the
Oh,
hammers over there that were out at Gracie Kailua for a while.
oh, that's cool. I mean, that's the only way you learn, huh?
Yeah, bro. sometimes you're the hammer, sometimes you're the nail, bro. And oftentimes growing up, I was always a nail, bro. That's for sure.
All right, like that's what you gotta do to the up and comers now, bro. You gotta let them know.
Yeah,
You gotta let them pay their dues.
yeah.
So what? So obviously you couldn't fight MMA until 18, then, right?
Yep.
So when was your first MMA fight, and how did that go?
I think I was either 18 or 19. So like I know like right when I turned 18, I fought kickboxing for a little bit. But I know I really wanted to go into MMA. But like all the MMA practices, like you said, were at Charles's house. At that time, yeah, it was all actually they might have been at Gracie Technics still yet when everyone was together, yeah. But all the practices were like in the morning, and right after high school I had started working electrical with like my brother-in-law, so I couldn't make the morning practices, so I could only make like the kickboxing classes and stuff that Martin would hold at nighttime. So I did that for a little bit, and then I was like, but it came down to like me choosing happiness over, just your daily life, I guess you could say. I don't know if this is the right way to do it, but
like a 9 to 5.
Yeah, I just wasn't happy, bro. I was like, training and fighting and stuff kept me out of trouble all these years. It kept a good head on my shoulder, and I pretty much kind of stopped doing that to my fullest potential, because of work and stuff. So I was like, bro, I'm gonna quit this job. I'm gonna try to see if I can find something else and see if I can continue fighting, bro. So once I did that, then I was able to go to Charles' house. So I think I was like 19 maybe by the time I got my first MMA fight.
And what was that? Destiny? Was that the one that I went?
That was the one that you went
to.
to.
That was the one that you're 19 that time.
I was like maybe almost 19 or like just made 19. I honestly don't remember, but I will tell you this, bro. I remember you told me you were gonna be cage side at that fight.
Yeah,
you said you're gonna film with like a GoPro or something, right?
Yep, I have it somewhere, bro, on this computer.
You told me you were gonna send it to me, and to this day I never got it, bro.
Shit, I might erase it. Nah, I think I might have it, dude. I'll try and find it. That was a knockout win, right?
Yeah, so sick, bro.
I think so. I have the picture because I remember I sent him to Hoppa Boy. I was like, bruh, when this fucking kid wins the UFC belt, bruh, I'm gonna be the first guy to have a picture with him, bruh. Was in the back room. Yeah. Bruh, honestly, I think I have that file somewhere. I honestly might have it somewhere. Cause I had the GoPro. I was right there, and I seen it go down.
If you actually got that to me, bro.
Yeah. I gotta look for it, bro.
Me being a young kid, I was like, "Oh, this guy is gonna film me cage side. That's sick. I've never had that before." Bro. And you got all my hopes up, bro. And
fucking man. No worries, I'll find it, bro. No one gonna miss to find it. That was a good win too, bro.
Right on, bro.
So what? Your amateur career went for a little while, huh? Like you're just catching fights like almost every local card, huh?
How much amateur fights? I honestly don't even know. But I always get mixed up with like my kickboxing and my MMA stuff. I feel like I only had I feel like there's a lot of guys like alongside me that have longer amateur careers. But I think the fact that I fought so much kickboxing before, I think that helped me a lot. So I think my amateur career MMA was a little bit shorter, and then I went into just fighting professionally.
So when you turn pro, like basically it's just deciding factors if you're getting paid for it or not getting paid for it, or like what determines you turning pro? You just saying that I want to be pro, or you gotta sign some shit, or?
So like there's a few things that come along with being pro. I think the biggest thing for somebody to make the decision if they want to, fight amateur versus pros, as a professional, when you go into the cage, you should be comfortable. I think your composure is probably the biggest thing that you should have, under your control. Like you can't go out there and be super nervous to fight. I mean, every fight you go into, it's okay to be nervous, but it's another thing to go out there and have an anxiety attack, or not be able to listen to your coaches or, just follow directions and stick to your game plan. I feel like that's really what determines the professionals from the amateurs. pros are a little bit more composed. Amateurs, maybe they're composed and they're climbing that ladder to, until they're ready to turn pro. But basically it's just, you get paid. There's not much of a difference, you get paid to fight. You're supposed to file your taxes at the end of the year if you're a professional, technically too. Yeah. You basically just have like a license. It's just like any business that you would own.
I see.
Like a license that says you're a professional mixed martial artist.
So how did you come to the conclusion? Okay, it's time for me to turn pro. You had to talk to your coaches, managers, or just one day you just woke up and said, "Fuck this! I'm getting paid if I go in there."
I mean, to tell you the honest truth, going pro was always like a kind of a goal for me. Like early on in like my even kickboxing career, like I kind of knew like, I want to fight professionally. I've seen like all Martin guys had that dream to become a pro, and I was like, that's cool. I want to do that same thing. So it was always a goal for me. And then the more I trained, especially with all these guys like Martin, them, it seemed more reachable. So like I remember there was fights coming up, and they had like a couple names out there, and Charles asked me like, "Bro, do you want to make your pro debut?" And I was like, let's do it. So I made my pro debut, just like that.
Oh, that's cool, bro. Well, shout out to you, man, reaching one of your goals. So that's your first goal, bro. What's next? What's your next goal? I'm sure you have a bunch of them.
I have a lot of goals, bro. But, to tell you the honest truth, my next goal would simply be to just get back in the cage, bro. I don't really care.
Yeah, especially
what I gotta do to get back in, but that's my first goal. Once I can get that ball rolling and get some fights lined up for me like steadily, ideally staying injury free would be probably another goal of mine. But obviously the end result would be to get to the UFC, or just some big paying promotion to where I don't have to work and I can just fight for a living, and just live my life doing what I love to do.
So are you working now? Like you have a regular job or just teaching?
I'm kind of in a weird transition. So I was working at a physical therapy clinic. I'm actually like a licensed massage therapist, bro, believe it or not.
Oh, nice. That's good, bro. That you can heal all your teammates.
Yeah, and even myself, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I understand the body pretty good. So like when I have something going on with me, I have a sense of direction of where I should be going, like what I should be doing to help myself, or even just like injury prevention stuff. I kind of have a good feeling for that. But yeah, so I was working at a PT clinic Monday through Friday, and it was going good. And I don't know, I just felt like I wanted a change. A part of me wanted a change. A part of me wanted to just be around a little bit in my house a little bit more. Because it's all the way in Kapolei. So like I would wake up in the morning, I'd go to work, and I'd work, 8:30 to whatever it is, 4:30, 5:30, whatever time I finish. And then from there, I'd go straight to my gym. And I'd be here until like 9 o'clock, at night. So I'm gone my whole day, bro. So I'm in like a weird transition. I kind of left my physical therapy clinic I was working at. I only work there like one day out of the week now. Besides that, I take in just clients. Like I do like personal training. I do like a lot of bodywork stuff. I just see people like straight cash kind of stuff. And
okay.
Up, like,
and you can do that anywhere.
Pretty much, yeah. I'm all over the place at work right now, bro. I'm just pretty much working wherever the money's at for me, bro.
Oh, nice. All right, on. Well, fuck, if anybody needs a massage therapist or personal trainer, I'll hit you up.
I'm the guy, bro.
But how did you get into being a massage therapist? How did you get certified? You got to take a class or?
So yeah, you go to school for it. It's funny, bro. Honestly, I feel like I went into massage therapy for like all like the wrong. No, I mean no, not that bad, but like all the wrong reasons. Like I was like, bro, I wanna do something where I can make my own schedule and I'm getting paid good. And bro, as I started going to school at first, I was like, what am I doing here, bro? This is not what I belong doing. It was weird, like it was all like just the basic massage stuff, like the spread of lotion or like spa application stuff. And I was like, oh, bro, what did I get myself into? And I was you paid for it, just ride it out, whatever. So I continued doing it, and then they started getting into like injury prevention and that kind of stuff.
Oh,
So it
it
made
kind of
more
sparked
sense
your
to me.
interest.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is cool. Like, oh, I tore that before, I injured this before, so it started to make sense to me, and it all just kind of connected. And I love what I do, but honestly, I like being able to help people, and I just like making a difference if I can.
How long was the course?
It was probably like I think mine took like a little bit over a year to do. I did it at like a really slow rate, bro. Like some people can get in and get it done within 8 months.
Mm.
I feel like when it comes to books and stuff, because massage therapy isn't, at least the schooling isn't just all hands on. Like there's a lot of like anatomy that goes into it and scientific stuff that goes along with it. Yeah. So when it comes to
Oh
books,
yeah.
I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. I'm a slow learner for sure. So I took my time. I did like a part-time program. So it took me probably like a year and some change. And yeah, then I got my license and stuff.
Oh, that's super cool. I didn't know that, bro. That shows your dedication. You know what I mean? Yes, dude. I
Yeah.
guess once you pay for it, you gotta do it. Huh?
Kind of. It was actually not bad. I made they offer all kind like programs for like local kids. So like if you're Hawaiian, you qualify for like certain stuff, and if you've lived in Hawaii for a certain amount of time, you qualify for like another thing. So I had like a payment plan. I paid X amount every other month. It wasn't bad,
Oh,
bro. Yeah,
oh, that's cool.
yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cool, and that's a skill that you can take with you forever. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
it's always gonna be there if you to fall back on. You know what I mean?
for sure, bro, for sure.
Well, that's the main thing, bro. You got goals, and you're gonna try and get into the UFC. But have you ever got to compete outside of the island or outside of Hawaii?
Bro, I've never even left Hawaii before, bro.
Like on a trip, nothing.
Never, bro. I was born on Oahu in Kailua. I went to the Big
Castle
Island.
Hospital.
I went to the Castle Hospital, bro. I went to the Big Island for like a week. I went to Maui for like a night, and that's as far as my traveling has gone. But
No shit. The boys
yeah,
never bring you to corner them or like
I've
go
had
on
a
a fight
couple.
trip.
I've had a couple opportunities, bro, to go and help like some of the boys, go up to places and stuff, but it just didn't fit with my work schedule for one. But I will say this, bro. Shout out to Charles. Charles is taking me to Vegas, bro, in a
I know
couple
he
weeks.
called me too, bruh. I'm supposed to go
Yeah.
too.
Oh, you're
To
not
watch
going.
Lewis fight. What to watch
Yep.
Lewis's fight? Yep. He asked me last week. I put in my vacay and I'm trying to see if I can go. Like to be honest, like,
Bro,
he hit
that's
me up
gonna be
last
so.
week.
If you can go, bro, that'd be so
Yeah,
fun, bro.
yeah.
That'd be so mean, bro.
I even tried to get boy band John to come, but Russell's gonna go, right?
Yeah, Russell is going. Martin is gonna come up to.
Oh,
Charles, and there's gonna be. I mean, we're gonna go check out like a bunch of the gyms. There's a bunch of Hawaii boys up here, like the gyms in Las Vegas.
oh
So we'll
yeah.
check them out, see if we can get in some good training, and yeah, from there we'll just.
Fuck all that, bro. You guys are your first trip off the island is gonna be Vegas with Charles them. Yeah, you can get a lot of training.
It's so funny because I remember telling them like when they first said we're all going and stuff. The first thing I said was, "Bro, I'm not gonna drink when we go up there." And Russell looked at me and he was like, "Bro, you're gonna drink when we go up there, bro." And I was like, "Bro, I want to train." Like that. Honestly, like partying is fun. Letting go and drinking, having a good time is super fun too. But bro, I want to train. That interests me more than going up there to party and drink. Of course, I'm gonna do a little bit of both, I'm sure, but I
Yeah,
definitely want to get in some good practices at least like once a
for
day
sure.
if I possibly can.
Bruh, I think we were talking about earlier how the first time you came to our event at District and you was just tripping out. We had you in a VIP and all the go-go dancers around and you're just like just tripping. Bruh, Vegas is that on steroids, bruh. It's
Yeah, bro.
insane.
District is as far as my party is gone. Nah,
and,
nah,
and with who you're going with and who they know, bruh. That's why I want to go.
but I honestly don't know what I'm getting myself into, but like I said, I hope I can get in some gym time. That's my goal, bro. I want to get in
Oh,
some
that's
gym
cool,
time, bro.
bro. So
Yeah.
that's gonna be your first like off island out of the state then. First time out of the state.
First time leaving Hawaii, bro. Yeah.
Oh, good for you. But hopefully you can get some fights, uh, like outside of Hawaii.
Bro,
That would be
that would
fun.
be great if I could, bro. That's the goal. A fight anywhere, honestly, bro. Any fight anywhere would work for me. As long as it's not the most irresponsible thing, like you know,
Yeah, yeah.
Kailua or whatever it is. I want to fight somewhere, bro. Some organization, anybody. I don't even care about pay, bro. I just want to fight. I just want to compete.
What is do you have a manager? You got somebody managing you?
I do not have a manager, which is partially why it's so difficult to get a fight, bro. I feel like
Mm.
I don't know. I see some guys. I don't know how they get it, bro, but they don't even turn pro and they have a manager, or like they have one pro fight, they have a manager.
Uh,
They got lucky. And not that it's luck. I'm sure they earned it. I'm sure they have talent, but like, bro, I want a manager. I want to fight. I want to compete, bro.
well, hopefully somebody sees this show and like, brah, I'm gonna sign that kid, and then yeah, that'll be super cool.
That'd be cool, bro.
You
Yeah.
fight in LFA in like couple weeks.
That would be great. I guess I would have to. If the call came, honestly, I'm sure I would. My Charles and my coaches and teammates and stuff, they would all take care of me. They always do. They wouldn't let me take anything stupid. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm kind of heavy right now, so I'll
Yeah, you
probably
could.
I wouldn't be able to fight in my normal weight class in 2 weeks. But if you give me a good head's notice, bro, I can make my weight class for sure.
Well, what weight class do you fight at?
135 pounds.
All
Yeah,
right. How far off are you?
I'm like 145, bro.
Okay, not too bad. One
I'm
good
not
healthy
heavy.
shit and
I'm like 170 pounds right now, bro. I'm a little heavy. Yeah.
so that's COVID weight, bruh.
I don't know, bro. You know what's funny is I was actually heavier than this. I kind of like cut down somehow. I didn't really give too much of an effort. I keep telling myself I'm gonna start to try and lose weight just in case, especially because everything is slowly opening again. But
Yeah.
yeah, I have yet to make the first step, bro. Like I'll start off good on like a Monday, and then Tuesday will come, and my mom and them are like, "Oh, we're gonna go eat Ohana barbecue, some Korean barbecue," and I'm over
Oh
there
yeah.
getting everything you shouldn't, bro. Hard, bro. It's hard. Times are hard right now.
Yeah, bruh, I'm the same way. Like I'll eat like my daughter's cereal late at night and shit. So what? Like, how hard is it for you to get down? Like, I guess when you're in camp, then everything changes, But
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say this is a good thing, but like when I know there's like fights in reach, um, something clicks in my brain, and bro, I can be super disciplined. Like you could tell me you have to eat chicken and brown rice every day, 3 times I could do it, but I have to have like something in front of me that shows me like you need to do this, and then I can do it. Right
yeah,
now it's still like there's nothing really going on, so like I'm just telling myself like, bro, you gotta get on track, you gotta do this, and I just can't do it, bro. It's hard. It's hard.
you need someone sign on the line to
Yeah.
scrap with you.
Exactly, bro. Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, yeah, when I'm in camp and stuff, I can get pretty low. Like, I don't have too much of a hard time as long as I stay good at like my diet and stuff, and consistently train. My weight goes down pretty good, but with nothing in front of me, bro, it's all a mental game, and I think I'm losing right now, bro, because the Calbee is beating me.
Oh
Calbee,
yeah.
white rice, everything, bro.
Yeah.
It's hard to say no, bro.
I'll tell you what though, the older you get, bruh, it ain't gonna be as easy to drop couple pounds like on the whim. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
But
I have yet to
hopefully,
get there, bro.
yeah, that's nothing you need to worry about right now. But
Yeah, hopefully not anytime soon.
so what? As a person that just became pro, to get a manager, like what are the steps for that? Like just somebody gotta notice you, or like
Honestly,
Shit.
bro, I have no idea. I think a part of it is who you know.
Uh,
That being the biggest one. Besides that, I think just showing up, making a good appearance. Showing up to fight night on weight. Just being a professional. And fighting.
well,
I feel like that just doing those simple things will get you a manager who's gonna take care of you. And
Well, one thing good about what your situation is that you're fighting out of Hawaii Elite, and honestly, you guys have the best fighters in Hawaii. You guys cross train with the best fighters in Hawaii, and your gym is known because a lot of pro fighters that fight UFC and Bellator and stuff have trained at your guys' gym. So that's already a stepping stone closer to getting a manager or getting into a big show versus like somebody training out of different places and stuff like that. So you're already on your way, bro. It's just keep true to the pace and your goals, and bro, I think you get that heart, bro. You got that heart that can get you there, bro. You just need more fights, maybe. Yeah.
yeah, it's just I just gotta be patient. It's nothing I can rush. It's out of I mean, it's kind of out of my control. Um, I just messaged some random Martin sent he like tag or not tag. He sent me like a post that this promotion made earlier today. It's called Dragon House MMA. I don't know if you ever heard of them before.
Mm-mm.
They're in California. I think they're like a smaller promotion, but he sent it to me and he's like, bro, message him. This is a perfect opportunity for you. And I was like, bro, I'm gonna message him right now. So this is earlier today, so I'm on my phone. I'm Instagram DMing them like, like I'm from Hawaii, I'm 1-1 as a professional, and I seen like they had listed that they had a guy who was 1-1, 135 pounds, looking for a fight, and I was like, bro, I'm 1-1, I'm 135 pounds, sign me up, and like, I was respectful in my approach to them when I messaged them and stuff, and then they hit me back and they're like, hey man, sorry, we're just really looking for local fighters. I was like,
Oh.
I'll pay my way. I'll do what I do.
Paddle. Well, you on boat, bro? You can nah.
I'll sail there if I have to, bro. Swim, whatever it takes, bro. Float me on a raft. I don't care, bro. Yeah.
But I guess that's the mentality you gotta have, bro. Like it's just like you said, you gotta be ready for that opportunity. And a lot of guys in your gym got that call on a whim, like, oh, somebody pulled out. Can you show up? I think Martin was like that, right?
I don't remember how. I think
or Russell.
So
Like
I
couple
know
guys was like that.
So I remember Martin's his contender series fight.
Oh,
Bro, that guy is nuts, bro. I remember
yeah.
I don't even know if no, he did. He did. He fought at 125 already. Anyway, they hit him up like 2 weeks before the fight, and they're like, "Bruh, contender series 125," and he's like 165 pounds,
Yeah.
150 pounds. He's like, "Confirm," and I was like, "Oh, bruh, you got 2 weeks to lose, 40 pounds, bro. How are you gonna do it?" And bro, he made weight. He shaved his head.
I remember. I heard stories about that weight cut, bro. But
crazy.
that shows his mental discipline, bro. He's
that guy
very
is,
mentally disciplined.
That guy is strong, bro, mentally.
Yeah.
That guy he's a scary man, bro, when it comes down to it. I
always was a fan of him because he's a Taekwondo fighter. So he had that early little kid discipline from martial arts. So
yeah, he has amazing discipline. He has great spinning kicks. Obviously, he's exciting. Yeah, he's an exciting fighter to watch for sure.
That's cool. He's like your kind of like your mentor. Kind of you reflect on him. You know what I mean? Like you can kind of see it for sure.
Yeah, that's good, bro. Honestly, Martin is when I look at him, he's a great public figure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's a solid guy. So for you to telling me that thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
Bro, I got some stories about him, dude. Like, because like one of his kickboxing matches was against one of my old students. It was Bronson Mojica.
Yeah.
And Bronson Mojica was like to me what Martin is to you. The Bronson was like my little brother. Like he would always be in my apartment and stuff like that. when I wasn't even home, and he'd just be cruising, and we used to train him and stuff. And his it was like I think they were the main event, and was at Philcom, and they fought each other. And to me, I didn't really know who Martin was, but I knew he fought before, and he was a Taekwondo fighter, so he could kick. And they fought to a draw, and it was shitty because and I'm the one who had to announce it. We were running the fucking DJ booth, and the announcer, I guess, didn't show up or so. I forget what happened, but so I had to announce it. And then I'm like, I have the results and stuff, and I announced it, and everybody's booing. I'm just like, what the? Yeah. I started to get mad. I was like, what? You guys, bro, these two guys just fought their heart out, and now it's like you guys are booing them because of the result. And like, it could have went either way. It was a good fight. I remember that. And of course I'm biased. That's my little brother. But I remember Martin's demeanor and what he was like trying to tell the crowd. And like, he shook Bronson's hand. He had that aloha. And I just remember knowing that, wow, this kid is a good person. And then I seen him fight again. It was an MMA fight, and I think he got rocked. Like, he got dropped, and then he came back and won. And I was like, this kid not only fought through adversity, he won. And I was like, okay, this kid is something special. And then of course, like, he back kicked. We were hosting a show for I think it was Trinity. DJ Hoppa was DJing, and we're in the DJ booth, and Martin back kicked somebody in the face and knocked him out. And I was so proud. I was like, oh, this Taekwondo kicks right there. I was like super impressed. And I was but his aloha is what made me a fan. Like, I'll always remember that he had that with Bronson. And it was weird because it's like a East Side against East Side, you know what I mean? And
especially Kailua and Kailua.
And then he showed that aloha to Bronson, and like, I'll always remember that. It was cool. Of course, I was mad Bronson never win, but still.
Of course,
and you guys are probably mad Martin never win.
You know, I don't think I was even training when they had fought. I think I started like shortly after that fight.
So you was there for that fight?
I don't know if I was, bro. Maybe I honestly don't remember. I was at a lot of Martin's kickboxing fights. I can definitely say majority of them he won by finish, you know, something extravagant. But yeah, like you said, bro, Martin he's all aloha, you know what I mean? He's super respectful. He's a good guy. And even Bronson Mojica is tough, bro. I've seen that guy fight like several times, like just online and stuff, you know. And he's exciting too, bro. He's a very strong striker, just like Martin is, you know what I mean? Super strong striker. And whatever happened to him, bro? He's not competing anymore.
I think he was injured, and then he had like 100 kids. And he moved to the mainland. And then he hit me up like a while ago, like, oh, I'm gonna be fighting again. And then like the pandemic hit, and because we were gonna fly up to watch him, bro. That was like our little brother for sure. Yeah.
So I remember he kind of, I mean, I'm sure he didn't go MIA, but like I didn't hear of him competing for a while. And then like randomly, I heard he had like an MMA fight, and he smashed some guy, bro. Like I didn't get to see it personally, but I heard like a lot of good things about it. Like, he smoked some guy in the mainland wherever he was competing, bro. And I was like, oh, he's back on track. You know, he's gonna keep competing. And I haven't heard of anything since then. But,
well, hopefully he'll get back in there.
That guy's shout out to all the East Side boys who compete.
Hell yeah. Oh, yeah, the East Side like now is getting kind of more established, like with Kaleo guys doing their thing and Kanan, and it's kind of cool. And you're from the East Side, so it's like, honestly, like, to be really real, we live on a fucking island. Like, East Side, West Side, South Side is pretty much a 15-minute drive anywhere.
Yeah, seriously, bro. That's another thing too. Like, with everybody I fight, bro, I feel like in Hawaii, you know, we're all chasing the same dream. We all have
Yeah.
kind of somewhat the same goals, you know. We wanna fight, we wanna make it out of Hawaii, get paid bigger money, you know. So and like somewhere along the line, bro, you're gonna be fight like me and you talked about this before, bro. Like you're gonna fight your cousin or
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
cousin's best friend or even your sister's brother's friend, whatever, you know,
Yeah.
someone down the line. So I feel like in Hawaii you gotta be respectful to your opponents, bro. Like we
Yeah.
all come from the same roots, you know. It doesn't make any sense to me to be disrespectful and you
Yeah.
know try to put some I don't know
Well, your
show.
last fight was against your friend, right?
Um, you know what's funny, bro? I feel like so a lot of the guys I fight, I may not know them going into the fight, but afterwards, bro, we're always
Mm.
super cool. And I feel like it's because, like I was saying, like I don't go out there to, I'm not going out there thinking to myself like, bro, I'm gonna kill this guy, I'm gonna injure him for the rest of his life. He's never gonna
Yeah.
want to fight
Yeah.
MMA again, you know. Like I just want to go out there and fight. You know, of course I'm gonna do everything to win, but at the end of the day, like I hope he goes home happy, healthy, and he's able to attend his family like he would the day before. You know, um, I yeah, my last opponent, he wasn't my friend going into the fight, but afterwards, me and him connected. Mikey Bright, that's the guy's
Oh,
name.
okay. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
one of my boys now, bro. I talk to him all the time, but yeah, me and him are cool now. But going into the fight, we didn't really know each other too much. But since
Who
then, we became pretty good friends.
who was it that you fought like couple? He was your friend. I remember like the stare down because I was there. Was that
Oh, it was Ricky Ing.
That's who it was. I just seen
Ricky
him
Ing.
recently too. I see him at the gym. He lives on this side too. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that
Yeah.
guy. Yeah, that's my boy, bro. Ricky's my boy.
That honestly bummed me out that you guys fought each other. That was hard to watch because like even the square off, you guys are like laughing, and I was like,
No, bro, it's funny. So I was messaging, I texted him that day. I told him, I was like, bro, when we weigh in, don't make me laugh, bro. We gotta put on like a good show. It's like, bro, we were like there, and like I remember like we were like kind of getting in each other's face, bro. It was the hardest thing to do to keep a straight face and try to sell that like we were, you know, gonna actually fight. I don't know,
yeah,
it's difficult, bro. But yeah, Ricky's my boy, bro. That guy is super tough. He's
yeah,
worthy opponent for anybody in front of him for sure. That's for
yeah.
that.
He's a good dude too, bro. That guy's
Yeah,
aloha
he's all
too.
right,
Yep.
bro. He's all right. I don't want to say too much good things about Ricky, but yeah, that's my boy, bro. Ricky's solid. He just started his own like what is the word? There's a word, catering company. He runs like a
Oh,
catering company,
oh,
something like
good for
that. He
him.
makes mean food. I've checked him out at like some local farmers market deals that he's been at, and bro, he makes
Oh,
mean food,
mean.
bro. If you guys have, I don't know, it's like aloha something with in hands. I don't know. Something in hands. Aloha in hands. I don't know. I wish I knew the name of his company so I could give him a shout out, but I have no idea what it's called. But Ricky Ing, bro, look him up on IG. He got good food.
So what, bro? Like when you're not fighting, working, competing, training, like what do you do for fun, bro? What do you do to relax?
um, I like to go fishing. I like to go diving. Hang out with my friends and stuff. Like you said, I have a boat, so I try to take that thing out. I feel like a lot of my time goes into projects though. Like right now, I feel like I got 1,000 projects going on, bro.
Like wrenching cars, fixing boat, like that kind.
Kind of, bro. Like I have a. So I just recently built like a Suzuki Samurai. Do you know what those are?
What? You got a
Yeah.
samurai?
Nah, I have
Oh,
an
bro.
80
One of my
I have an
best
86.
friends had a samurai when we were in high school. This
Yeah.
guy Eddie Klineski, he coaches for Damien now. He used to play for UH, but he had this white old Suzuki Samurai, right? I think it was sick. You
Yeah.
have one
Yeah.
of those?
So I have an 86 Suzuki Samurai, bro.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
pretty sick.
Um, I did so much work to that thing. It's ridiculous. I'm currently in the process of trying to learn how to like bend pipe. I'm making a like an exo cage for the outside.
Oh shit.
That way I don't die when I flip.
Oh yeah, those things can flip easy too because it's very
Oh,
boxy. Huh?
bro, I'm gonna flip that thing, guaranteed, bro.
Ah, they put all the rocks by Alan Davis now. You cannot just go scrambling there anymore.
Yeah, no way, bro. I'm planning on going like Norfolk or like
Oh,
Waikon.
okay.
something.
Oh, in the mud.
Yeah, hit the trail, bro. That's what I'm trying to do. But yeah, so
Oh,
I spent a
yeah.
lot of time working on that stupid thing, and then I got my boat that I kind of started doing some construction to as well. So that takes up a lot of my time.
Oh, gotta go sandbar, dude.
Yeah,
Sandbar
let's do
party.
it, bro. I
Yeah.
got my
We'll
boat
do it.
king is ready to go.
We'll do it. We used to do like ragers out there, like with DJs and like, oh, yeah,
Yeah, bro.
it's
Some guys
insane.
still do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, some guys still do it. Yeah. Besides that, it's funny. Like I told you earlier, I'm kind of in like a transition of like what I'm doing for work and stuff. I'm actually trying to get into the fire department, bro.
Oh, do it, bro. One of my good friends is, bro. Honestly, if I could go back in time, I would do that. They have it's living in a frat house, bro. Realistically.
I feel like that's what everybody tells me, bro. If I
Yep.
could go back, I would get into the fire department.
Hell yeah.
Bro,
You're 10 days a month.
I'm in that spot in my life that I can make that adjustment. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to get in and do it now. That way, I'm not the guy saying if I could go back,
Yep.
I would do it.
I would, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I could see you as a fireman for sure, bro.
I have a couple friends that are firefighters, and yeah, they just all seem like they're well off. They're not super
Yep.
worried financially, and they're able
Insurance,
to take
everything.
care
Yep.
of their family and their loved ones and stuff. And that's exactly what I want to do, bro. I want to
Well,
be able
plus
to do
too,
that.
like you said, you help people. You'll be rescuing people from fires and shit.
Yeah. Through all my jobs and experiences that I've had in my life, I've learned that like if I'm not doing something, this may sound weird, but like if I'm not doing something to kind of like help benefit others or like people around me, going to work sucks. Like, like I want a purpose in life. Like that makes me not dread going to work. Like when I used to
Oh,
do
yeah.
electrical, like it's cool to, help some lady have her lights turn on, or give her electrical into whatever outlet or like even fixing cars and stuff. Cause I've done a lot of that stuff too. It's cool to help people have their car run, but like it's another thing to be able to give somebody like function back into their body, or like I can only imagine, I've never actually physically done this before, but save a life, give
Oh,
someone
yeah.
a second chance to live. So I feel like doing something like that would definitely make me a little bit more satisfied with myself.
Fuck yeah. And you still have time to train. You still got time to
They
compete.
have
Yep.
like a couple hours, as far as I understand. I don't know too much, but as far as I understand, they all have like gym time,
Yep.
where they can like go and lift weights inside of their garage, at the department or whatever it is. So like, I'm looking at it, I'm like, bro, that's gonna be all my strength and conditioning days, bro, at work.
Yep. Yep.
Jam
Are
that off.
you gonna be humping hose up on ladder all day? You know what I mean?
Uh,
Guarantee that's bust ass. Bruh,
Right.
honestly, and then you only work 10 days a month, so you have all the extra
lot of
days, you know what I
free
mean?
time, yeah, to get on the mat at the gym and stuff. I just hope, because I mean, it's not like you get to pick and choose the days you work, So
Yeah,
hopefully
yeah.
it just so happens, like if I do get in, that the days I have off are the days that we got team practices and stuff that
Yeah.
I can attend, like my jiu-jitsu school right up the road, or even here at Elite.
Oh, that bruh, good luck with that, dude. Start taking a step, study, and
Yeah,
bruh.
I'm actually in like a fire academy right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm doing that. So on my free time, that's another thing that I've been trying to do. Study, see if I can open some books, or tap into some web pages, whatever it is I can do. But I try and study, prepare
Oh, good
myself
for
for
you, bruh.
whatever exam it is. Yeah.
Good luck with that, man. That seems like
Yeah,
a perfect career for you, and it'll give you more doors and opportunities for sure.
yeah, I
Fuck
appreciate
yeah.
the luck, because as far as I'm concerned, I need a lot of it, bro, to help to get it.
Bro, what I heard about you is that you used to skate plan. You still skate?
um, Bro, you should skate more than anything, bro. I skated every single day of my life from when I was like a very young kid up until I was probably like in middle school. Yeah, I used to skate choke, bro. I try not to skate as much as I don't have to anymore, just because that comes with a lot of injuries all by itself.
Oh yeah.
But every now and then I hop on a board. Bro, you know what I just put together though, and it's probably not a good thing. You remember those boards with like the big off-road wheels?
Oh yeah.
No, we just got, so like on Sundays, oh, I forgot about this job, bro. On Sundays, I work at a local skate shop called 808 Skate. I don't know.
Oh, in Kailua.
Right in Kailua, bro.
By Cinnamons, huh?
Yeah, right by Cinnamon. So I work over there, and one of my coworkers is like, bro, look at these wheels we just got in. And I was like, oh, bro, those things are sick. And he's like showing me videos of like guys like ripping down trails and stuff like on those dirt boards. And I was like, oh, bro, that looks like fun, dude. So I actually put one of those together. Oh, God. I went into the mountain once with my board, like hitting some small kind trails, bro. That stuff is gnarly, bro. That's for go down, bro. I get some major injuries, bro. But
that's crazy.
Put one of those together. But yeah, I try not to skate too much if I don't have to, but I do hop on a board every now and then for sure.
Okay, so you work at 808 Skate. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I got a project for you. Aria, grab me the white board right there. Okay, so when I was young, I used to skate planning, the skateboard. Yeah, I used to skate planning.
You want to put together like an old school board?
Yeah, I went online and I bought this deck, and it was the exact same deck I had when I was in 7th grade, bro. And I used to no, almost, bro. Guess again. Guarantee you could guess. No, one. Well, he has ties to Hawaii, bro. You gonna know already.
Oh. Why can't I think of Christian Hosoi?
Yeah, that's the one, bro.
Yeah.
I have this deck. I had it for like a couple years, and they sent me the wrong one because I had this white one when I was a little kid. I used to skate it with his cousin when we were little kids. So I got this one, but they sent me the wrong one. So I have this exact same deck, and this is the exact same deck that I had when I was little. They sent me a red one. So I want to keep this one like as is, but I want to build out the red one.
Yeah.
And like I want like the old school stuff on it, the rails and everything, bro.
Yeah,
I'm gonna bring it to you for
we got
sure,
all
bro.
that stuff at the shop, bro. We got
Sundays, you said.
I don't know what Sundays, bro. I don't know what trucks did you use? Like Independence?
No, it was started with a V. Venture trucks. That's the one. Yeah.
Those things are making.
I had the old school cell block. Was it Gorilla Rails?
Shoot, I have no idea. But we got a bunch of I don't know what kind of rails we have in, but we definitely have rails in for sure.
Oh yeah. And what, you can grip tape it, everything?
Bro, I can do whatever you like, my man. You
that's it right there. You're my guy, dude.
Sure, bro.
You're my guy. Yeah, I just been holding on to it. I was like, didn't know where to start, and like, for sure, that's gonna happen.
You gotta start on Sunday at 808 Skate.
Check this out. Hey, all right, try the black one. For my company with Chris and Taylor, bro, we made these things, and I never really showed anybody yet. Like only Chris and Taylor have one, but eventually I want to build this one out. And Chris, he collects skate decks, but how's this one?
Really?
Yeah. It's our company, bro. We made our own skate deck.
What size is that, bro? How wide is that?
It's narrow. This one is narrow. Yeah.
Oh, for real? That thing looks wide.
No, it's super narrow compared to the Hosoi.
Yeah. Oh, guarantee, bro. That thing is wide.
Yeah.
Those big, bro. Yeah, those things are big.
I even have a Hosoi hammerhead, the old school one. Yep, the deck. Yep.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, bro. Sunday, come check me out. I'm over there.
Definitely. Yeah.
Doing something. Take off, then I'll not be in the shop. Like yesterday, I was over at Charles' them house. I was helping them wrench on a car, but mostly every Sunday, bro, I'm over there. So if you hit me up, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro. That would be cool, bro.
Yep.
That would be awesome to build that thing out for sure. Anyways, we've been going for over an hour, bro. I could talk story with you for a while, but
I didn't even realize, bro, it's been over an hour.
Yeah. I guess Boy Band John can give us the question of the week.
Oh boy. Sure.
Before the question of the week, I had a question. What are your top 3 favorite Pornhub searches? Oh wait. top 3 MMA fighters. My bad.
Top
Right.
3
Me
MMA
the
fighters.
water come out my nose.
So top 3 MMA fighters. Bro, I gotta give it to all the local boys, bro, for sure. So honestly, my number 1 favorite fighter, I'd have to say it. Maybe I have to say it quiet because he may or may not be outside set. But I give it to Russell Doan, bro. Russell Doan, one of the most elite guys I've known.
He's one of mine too, bro, for sure.
Bro, not just talented, but just physically strong and just a great fighter in all aspects you could possibly think of, bro. I've trained him, so I've seen, everything he's done, both in and out of the gym. He's gone through some hardships, in his life and stuff, and just, bro, I respect that, bro. That guy is a straight up beast. That'd be my number 1.
Raj, shout out to him, bro.
I guess I'd say Martin Day. I don't know about that.
Yes, you got to.
That's another guy, bro. Like I said, super disciplined. He's a hard worker. Not just talented. He shows up. He fights. Win, lose, or draw, bro. That guy is always respectful. He's a solid public figure for sure. Number 3. All right, give it to Max, bro. Max is he's climbing that ladder, bro. He's the guy, He's up there, bro. He's for sure. He's another one, bro. He's always training hard. He's an exciting fighter to watch. I'm a striker. He's a striker. I respect all that he does in that striking world, bro. And that'd be, I guess, my 3rd favorite fighter for sure.
Were you ever had opportunity to train with him?
Bro. So I actually went over to go, I guess, help him out. I don't know. Go train with him for his upcoming fight he had scheduled originally. Was with
Yair.
I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name. Yair Rodriguez.
Yair. Yeah.
So that guy is like an unpredictable striker. He spins a lot and stuff. Martin had like, hey, if you could come down and get some rounds in at Max, that'd be cool.
That's good.
I was like, all right, cool. So I went
Give
over
him
there.
a look, huh?
I got a chance to train with him then, and he's came to my gym a couple of times. I've got to move around with him too. That's another guy, super respectful, super cool. Just a good public figure alone too,
Yeah, for sure.
And he's funny, bro.
Yeah.
And
so is Russell.
Yeah, Russell is another good clown, bro. That guy is classic.
Yeah, super cool.
So
okay, man.
That was it?
No.
No, here. The question of the week is,
oh boy,
what is the craziest thing that's ever happened to you in a fight? In the cage or on the streets of Kailua?
3-4.
I guess we'll keep it to the cage for sure.
For legal purposes. No.
When I fought Ricky Ng, I guess that would probably be one of my toughest fights for sure. I remember being super. I'm not trying to take anything away from Ricky Ng, but I was super sick going into that fight against him. So like my original game plan had changed completely when I was there that night. I was like supposed to kind of move, strike on the feet, keep it standing, just do what I normally do when I fight. But when I went in there that day, it was like, bruh, I can't breathe. I actually had pneumonia. So I was like, I can't breathe.
Shit.
I just got to go in there and knock him out, bro. So I was just like shaking him, swinging, bro. And I remember like, we had a good tie up. I looked at him and like, I kind of waved him on like, come, bro, let's go. And I remember he kind of like smiled and he like, bro, we exchanged. And I just remember looking at him, bro. And he had his eyes completely closed. And he just winged an overhand with his left hand, bro. And it nailed me right on my chin. The next thing I remember is being on my back and hearing the crowd screaming. And I was like, oh, he dropped me. And I was like trying to scoot to the cage, get back up. And he's just like on top of me, trying to just destroy me, bro. But that was probably the craziest moment. Nothing super crazy, but it was just funny because Ricky's my boy, so.
Yeah.
Looking in his eyes closed and whipping a left hand. I was like, oh, bro, you really got me, dude.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
All right. Well, fuck. I appreciate you coming on my show. I'm super stoked to hopefully give you some shine and get you a manager,
Right on.
down to take the next step, because I've been a fan, not just of your fighting, but the person you are. And from
Thank
what
you.
Charles told me about you from the beginning, Brian, and I really respect Charles's opinion about people. And yeah, bro, always good things, good vibes, and your heart
you.
is what made him talk about you the most. And bruh, I can't wait to see how your career goes, and not just in MMA, but in life, bro. You're in a fire department and everything, bro. You got a billion tons of potential, and you have
Thank
the
you.
mindset to back up that potential, bro. And a lot of people see that in you, and you gotta keep it going, bro. Keep that train going.
For sure, bro. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you for having me. It was
Yeah.
it was a wonderful time, bro. Anytime. Thank you so much.
Good fun. All right, man. So on the web, where can they find you on social media?
Instagram, I guess. Joe Bird 34, bro. Yep.
Tree for Kailua, and
Kailua.
his gym is Hawaii Elite MMA. His head coach is one of my closest friends, and you can find them Hawaii Elite MMA on Instagram as well.
Yep.
For us, BBJ Boy Band John, BBJ 8 the letter 08 on Instagram. Give him a follow. He got some crazy shit. And you can follow us, ATBpod.com, Above the Bridge Podcast, on Instagram and on YouTube. All these shows are on YouTube. So John does an amazing job editing it and puts up the videos on YouTube and on Olelo. So check us out on Olelo. Other than that, bruh, appreciate you again for coming on, and we are definitely gonna be.
It was a pleasure to be here, bro. I appreciate it.
Tell all the boys I said what's up, and tell Russell he gotta come on soon, bruh.
Yeah,
I had Lewis, I had you.
I hope you make it to Vegas with us, bro.
Yeah, dude. I tried to get John to come. I hit him up.
Let's go, bro. We're all going.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
And Chris and Taylor too, bro. We might all be going.
We'll get all you guys on the mat with us too, bro.
I'll be giving you guys water.
I'm ticklish though.
All right, man. Well, thanks again. As always, shout out to the Artist Groove Network and Shakas, brah. All right.
All right, bro.
Aloha.